In the quiet town of Maji village, where the evenings were filled with the sound of crickets and distant drums, lived a young woman named Amani. Amani was known by everyone in the village, not just because she was beautiful, but because she had a kindness in her heart that could calm even the angriest soul. She helped the elderly carry firewood. She taught small children how to read. And whenever someone was sad, Amani was always the one who listened. But what no one knew was that Amani herself carried a heavy storm in her heart, because she loved two different men, and soon she would have to choose. The loved first man was Juma. Juma had grown up with Amani since childhood. They ran through the same fields, swam in the same river, and sat under the same mango tree after school. Juma was quiet but strong. He worked hard in the village, repairing fishing boats and building houses. Everyone trusted him. Whenever Amani had a problem, Juma was always there. One evening, as the sun painted the sky orange, they sat under their favorite mango tree. Juma looked at her and said softly, "Amani, one day I want to build a home here, and I want you to be part of it." Amani smiled, but she did not answer. Not because she didn't care, but because her heart had already begun to change. The stranger 1 month later, a stranger arrived in the village. His name was Khalid. Khalid came from the city. He dressed differently. He spoke with confidence, and he carried dreams bigger than the village itself. He opened a small business selling solar lamps and phones. The villagers were fascinated. For the first time, people could charge phones without traveling far. Children could study at night, and slowly, Khalid became popular. But Khalid's eyes were always searching for one person, Amani. One afternoon, while Amani was helping children read outside the school, Khalid approached her. "You have a powerful gift," he told her. Amani looked confused. "What gift?" "The way people trust you," Khalid said. "You belong in bigger places than this village." Those words stayed in Amani's mind. For the first time in her life, she wondered if her future was bigger than Maji village. 2 different worlds' days turned into weeks, and Amani found herself spending time with both men. Juma showed her peace, life in the village, simply dreams, a quiet future. But Khalid showed her something different. Opportunity, adventure, a life beyond the village. One night, Amani sat alone by the river. Her reflection trembled in the water. "Why is love so confusing?" she whispered. Her grandmother, who had been watching from afar, slowly walked toward her. "My child," the old woman said gently, "the heart can love many people, but the soul only belongs with one." The storm one evening. The village held a festival. Music filled the air. Drums echoed across the fields, and lanterns lit the night sky. Both Juma and Khalid were there, but tension hung in the air like an approaching storm. Finally, Khalid spoke. "Amani deserves more than this village. A sighed loudly. She can change the world." Juma stood up slowly. "And what is wrong with changing the world from here?" he replied calmly. The crowd fell silent. Amani felt her heart pounding. 2 men, 2 futures, 2 different paths. Khalid looked at her. "Come with me to the city. I will help you build something bigger." Then Juma looked at her. I will stay here, even if you leave. But my heart will always be with you." For the first time in her life, Amani realized that love was not just about feelings. It was about the life you choose. The choice that night Amani did not sleep. She thought about her childhood, the mango tree, the children she taught, the people who depended on her. She also thought about the city, new opportunities, new possibilities. The next morning, she called both men to the same place, the mango tree. Her voice trembled as she spoke. "Khalid, you showed me that my dreams can be bigger than I imagined. Khalid, you opened my eyes to the world." Khalid smiled, but then she turned to Juma. "And Juma, you reminded me where my heart belongs." Juma looked down quietly. "I choose the person who believed in me before I believed in myself. I choose the man who never tried to change who I am. I choose you." Tears filled Juma's eyes. Khalid stood silently for a moment. Then he nodded slowly. "You made the right choice." He sighed softly, "Not the easy one, but the right one," and with that Khalid left the village. Years later, years passed. The village changed. With Juma's building skills and Amani's leadership, they created a community school and helped farmers learn new methods. The small village slowly began to grow, and one evening, as the sun set behind the mango tree, Amani looked at Juma and said, "You know, Khalid was right about one thing." Juma raised an eyebrow. "What is that?" Amani smiled. "We did change the world." Juma laughed. "Yes," he said, "but we did it our way."